Hello everyone, welcome back to one of my videos, and today I am talking about how to start loving your art instead of not liking how it's going, how you're making it, and in general not really liking the process and your art. So I think that the one thing that really helps when you're making art is to feel comfortable when you're making it. Just heads up, I'm so sorry about the background noise. I've got family, I guess. So, and I have a dog, so that might be the background noise you're hearing. Anyway, so I was saying that I think the most important thing when you're making art is to like what you're making. And if you don't like it, it's to be comfortable with how you're making it and with what you're making. So what I mean by this is not the content more, but it's about the materials. So if you're not comfortable with a material and you're purposefully not comfortable with it, so you're trying something new out, go for it. I love doing that. If you are trying to make a piece that you think is important or has that you're trying to make it value, that you're entering into a competition, or you're just trying to make a piece that's in your head and you really want it to work out, I think being comfortable with your medium and trying new stuff out at the same time. So for example, with me, it was really hard for me to make the face using a paintbrush, so I used a Tombow Fudenosuke, I think that's how you pronounce it, hopefully. I used a Tombow Fudenosuke Brush Pen. Currently, as you can see, I use the Watercolour brush, but I end up smearing everything and just messing it all up because I tried shading, but I didn't know what I was doing and the detail wasn't fine enough, and it's not my medium yet. So I'm not experienced enough to master that, to make the face look how I want it to make the details that I want. So I ended up going back into my comfort zone and using a brush pen instead. Same thing with the wings. I did not make those fully with watercolor. I used my Tombow dual brush pen in the color N15, so black. It's like a blue-black. And I used that to make the general shape and saturation of the black in the wings. And then I used watercolor to try and make it into that rained on magical, that magical vibe, I guess, that darkness vibe and that atmosphere of it. So that's what I did. And I think it really worked out for me, and I really loved I really like and love how the piece turned out now, in the present. So yeah, I even used it as my profile picture, guys. I mean, you can go from really hating it and wanting to rip it up to absolutely loving it and wanting it everywhere. So that's great. So that's my big tip for you guys. I'm no professional artist. I am just a teenager talking about art and trying to share my experiences and trying to express my passion through making videos and through making art in general, and express my feelings through that as well. So this piece means a lot to me. It is more of a showcase of either what you truly like. I think the meaning behind it, at least when I was making it, was to show that people sometimes might not portray themselves as what they truly are, and I think that it's important that you do what you're comfortable with and you are comfortable with yourself. So I think that's all I really have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching. This video was a lot of fun to make. I really loved making the piece. I'm absolutely in love with it, as I've mentioned before. And make sure to subscribe, I guess. and to like the video if you liked it. If you really didn't like it and you don't want to see more like this, make sure to hit that thumbs down, because I need to see a sincere comment, I guess, or a sincere overview of people who want to see more videos like these and people who don't, so I can either post more or try and make content that is better for you guys and for my audience. So I also recommend you follow my Instagram if you do like my art, since I don't post regularly here on YouTube that much. So if you want to see more of my art, you want to see more of these types of pieces, I have polls on Instagram, I have my story, and I tend to post a lot more, at least once a week, or at least every 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks. So thank you so much for watching.